Hello, friends, and welcome to the layer. I was using a perfume today and I noticed that it had white currant in it. So I thought to myself, where does white currant come from and how is it used in perfume? This is Know Your Notes, white currant. The white currant is actually an albino cultivar of red currant, which just basically means that it lacks chlorophyll. So it comes off as like a translucent white or yellow, and you can usually see its itty bitty seeds from outside its skin. It is considered a sweet tart berry, and it is native to Europe, pretty hardy, and considered a deciduous, sorry if I pronounce that wrong, shrub, but that basically just means that it sheds its leaves annually. In perfume, it is described as crisp, tart, and luminous. It also has this sharp and mouth-watering feel to it, but it's only slightly acidic, so it's less aggressive than like bergamot or lemon. It also has this slight green undertone to it that kind of mimics like the vibe of morning dew on vines in a garden. And because of all of these like different characteristics of it, it really produces a light top note that's not too heavy, not very syrupy, and it doesn't have the sweetness you'd expect from like a darker berry. The concept might not totally land, but in my opinion, it would be like think of a sugared berry versus a berry that's in sugar, if that makes any sense. Like it's not jammy, it's just like crystallized. So, this is a very like high water content berry, and it is very difficult to extract any type of high yield essential oil while still preserving the quality and the delicate subtleties, if I can ever speak. So, anytime you see white currant, it's pretty much a synthetic creation. It has to be reconstructed to make an accord like white currant in perfumery. Because of its high water content and the delicate nature of its aromatic components, it doesn't really allow for traditional methods like steam distillation. Instead, they use this really cool technology called headspace technology. And basically, what they do is they place berries or whatever they're trying to encapsulate in a large sealed dome, which they then vacuum to draw out all the air that contain the scent molecules. And this goes through a machine that's called a chromatograph mass spectrometer, which breaks down the exact chemical components. The blueprint that is drawn from that process is then reconstructed in a lab using synthetic chemicals to help build the aroma so that it smells exactly like the vacuumed airs that contain those scent molecules. So, what perfumes actually have this note? Vanilla and Cream by Michael Malone, which is actually the perfume that I used when I questioned where white currants come from. Debaser and Bloom by DS and Durga also has this, and then Toy 2 by Moschino, just to name a few.